Hello, my crafty friends. This is Mary, and you're watching Cardz TV. Welcome to Countdown to Christmas, number 3 for 2017. And today we're going to make this beautiful Christmas gift tag with this 8-point star, and I've used the Quilted with Love stamp set. This is a brand new set. And then on the back, I've stamped to and from. I've got this pretty red and white gingham ribbon tied with a red and white baker's twine bow. And then this little bow came from, let me get that over here, another brand new set called Hug in a Mug, and there's that bow, and I love this bow. I want to put this bow on everything. I just think it's so cute. But I'm going to show you how to put this star together. Now we've got some sentiments on here too. We've got a quilt brings warmth to the soul. Friends like quilts are stitched together with love. A quilt keeps out the cold and warms your heart, and Quilted with Love. And you can see we've also got a square, a triangle, a diamond shape, a star, and a heart. And I don't know if you can see it on this, but for the stitching on mine, when I stamped it, I used some VersaFine Onyx Black ink because it's nice and juicy and stays wet, because I wanted to heat emboss this. And I used some Ranger Superfine Detail clear embossing powder on top of that black onyx ink, and it's made just a little bit of a raised and glossy stitching on here. I really like that. It just pops on that 8-point star. And for the to and from on the back of my tag, I used the Cardz TV Christmas Joy. There you can see to and from. And for that, I used some Memento Tuxedo Black. So let me tell you how to get this put together. I've gone ahead and stamped the 8-point star on a piece of white cardstock, and I just used the Memento Tuxedo Black for this because I'm not going to heat emboss this one. And I've used, you can see here, the square and the triangle. And then for inside my star, I use the diamond shapes. So I'm going to get some scraps of paper, because you can make this out of scraps. Just like a regular quilt where you save up scraps of different fabric, you can do it with your paper as well. So I'm going to grab some, and we're going to stamp our shapes and get them cut out and get them on our star. Okay, I've got some scraps. I've got my Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I've got a little block, and I've gone ahead and put the diamond shape, and this is what's going to go in to my 8-point star sections. I need 4 of these, and I'm going to use this green and white polka dot, and I'm going to flip it over to the back side. Now this has polka dots too, but I'm going to use the other side, and I don't want the black outline of the diamond shape to show, so I'm going to stamp it on the back, and I'm going to need 4 of these. So we'll go ahead and get those stamped. Next we're going to stamp 4 red diamonds, so we'll do the same thing. Now if we look here, you can see there are 4 squares. So I'm going to stamp 4 squares out of red. And last, we need 4 of these triangles. So we'll get those stamped. Now it's time to do some cutting. I'm going to cut this bottom piece off. And this is basically just cutting straight lines, just little snips. And you can do this while you're sitting and watching TV at night. Just cut as many as you want. And you can see this fits right inside that stitched diamond shape. It's going to be very cute. So I'll keep cutting out these polka dot diamond shapes, and then we'll come back and start cutting out the red. Okay, I'm going to get my red diamonds cut out. This is very simple and easy to do, guys. You don't have to be good at fussy cutting because this is so simple. And you can see how pretty this is going to be. When I get them all cut out, then we're going to glue all these down using some liquid glue. And then we'll cut the star out because we're not going to be using the squares and the triangles until we get the star on our green scalloped square. And I use elegant edges to cut these two squares. The green is 3 1/4 inches and the white is 3 1/2 inches. And I'll have the page number, well, I'll have everything for you listed at the end of the video, so you can go and check that out. But I'm going to finish getting my red diamonds, and then we'll come back and cut out our star. Okay, we're going to glue in the last diamond, and then we're ready to cut out our 8-point star quilt pattern. And I like using the liquid glue because that way you can wiggle it around and center it. There we go. Now I'm going to take my little scissors and I'm just going to come in and leave a little bit of a white border. And this is basically just some straight line snips again with your scissors. No real fussy cutting here. Super simple. So I'll keep going and get this cut out. And we'll come back and put it on that green scallop square. I've gone ahead and glued my 2 scallop squares together. And now I'm going to glue this beautiful star right there in the center. And I'll use liquid glue for this as well. I've gone ahead and cut out the squares for the corners and the triangles that go right in here, and I'm going to start putting them in using some more of this liquid glue. I went ahead and put my ribbon through. I punched a hole with my hole punch or crocodile and tied it with some more of that red and white baker's twine, just like this one. And then I stamped to and from on the back, and for that I used the Cardz TV Christmas Joy stamp set. And all I have left to do now is put a little embellishment on the front. And instead of the ribbon this time from the new Hug in a Mug, I think I'm going to use the holly. In fact, I am going to use the holly. I went ahead and stamped it and colored it, and I think it turned out so sweet. And we're going to put this in the center. And I've got 2 tags done. And it took no time to cut this out. Aren't they cute? I don't know which one I like best. I really like both of them though, and they were quick and easy, and they look like you took a lot of time and you really didn't. So there we go, guys. 2 quick and easy tags made using the new Cardz TV Quilted with Love stamp set. You can get this over at cardztvstamps.blogspot.com. Thanks so much for joining me for Countdown to Christmas number 3, and I will see you again soon. Bye now.